Whew. Sorry about that. I just had this moment where I was like, he was entertaining Stella. He's missing math, but he's not. Okay, I don't think math is on our bingo card. Maybe it should have been. Oh my gosh. Coming up with the things on our new bingo card. So if you didn't see it, I decided to do a bingo card. Last night, I was laying in bed and I was like, what could make this super fun or super awkward? Oh wait, that's one of the words. Oh. Good morning. And so I decided to come up with a bingo card. I have never done this before. I'm sure there's some sort of math or logical reasoning that goes into where you put things on the Hi Yvonne. Where you put words on the bingo board. I'm not that bright, I don't think. I don't know. I mean, bingo's fun, right? So you just got one today. Whew, it is Wednesday. I did. Oh, wait, I'm moving the wrong way. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning, Jenny. I changed it up a little bit. You know, I like a little color in my life, and so I'm just trying to make it fun. You think it's random? I feel like there has to be something magical. Otherwise, like the first five, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's more like if you're doing numbers, like bingo at the wherever you play bingo church. I don't know. Good morning from Minnesota, Wisconsin. I just want to say that it is a balmy 48 degrees this morning here in the lovely state of Georgia. And so I needed a jacket. Does anybody know what the name of this jacket is? Because it's 50% off today. Thank you, Tina. So if you've been around here, you know that I wear this jacket almost every day. And I don't think Cindy is on yet, or at least I can't see her name. Let me go over here. If I can even see myself in the Facebook group. That is always it's not there. Fantastic. But people are talking to me from Facebook, so there's that. Anyway. Okay, there I am. Good, now I can see your names. It's not jacket, it's the Donna. So I am obsessed with zip-up jackets. This is a French terry that I got from So English. And I'm obsessed with it because it has sewing machines on it. I don't know if they still have this. I know they have it in double brush poly, which is also lovely. You can make a lovely something else. I don't know, anything else. But I love wearing hoodies. Hello. Because, oh my goodness, my hood is not cooperating. So truth be told, this is clean. For all you people who know that I love wearing hoodies, I started to comment that mine was getting a little stinky because I wore it every day. And so I put it in the washer this morning. I was like, might be time. And so now it's a little warm and toasty. The zipper's a little hot, actually. But that's how it's going. We got more from Michigan. Man, thank you, Tina. It is. I love it because it's like, it's just different. You know, you can't find it in a store. And I did my little twill tape around the seam here. Oh, and I did it around the zipper. I am wearing a shirt, by the way. I'm wearing a tank top underneath. But yeah, I love polka dots. They make my heart happy, and so I got the double polka dot action going. I have thumbhole cuffs. Woo! Laundry. Like I said, if you want a picture of what my laundry room looks like, if you promise not to judge me, just send me a text. I will send it to you. It will instantly make you feel better about yourself. I have children who are old enough to do laundry. Do they do laundry? No, they don't. Good morning. Okay, so this morning, make sure you go over to the 5 out of 4 patterns group, the main group, and look in the announcements and grab the bingo card. So some of the words I said, I said on Monday and Tuesday, I tried to make a random range. We might end up with bingo today because this is definitely my first day doing this. First time ever doing bingo. Good morning, Cindy. I'm showing off my new Donna, and it's clean. I think you missed me saying that. I just pulled it out of the dryer. I wanted to make sure you knew that because you know that I know that it's usually not. But I'm smelling nice today. You know what? Who said that about? Oh, Lori. So last winter, I don't think I can reach him from here. But I literally went over to So English. I'll show you. Hold on. I have at least two I can show you. So I literally went and got almost every color of polka dots that they had in French terry because I love to use it as an accent. Like I might make polka dot pants like in the Susie loungewear or something. See how I just threw that? That's part of my problem in case anybody's interested. Aw. There you go. So I did. I bought almost every colorway in the French terry, what's the word? Polka dots. Because I love to use it as an accent. We have a lot of different patterns that have little pieces here and there. And it's fun. Where did I get them from? So English. They do a lot. Do you see that look on my face? I just asked Kellen if he was in math. And I just saw him roller skating on the driveway. Okay. Oh, thank you, Linda. Does French terry work as bands? Sometimes. I have it's not in here. Let's just say sometimes it works as bands, Lauren. But you gotta be a little careful. Like I wouldn't serge it in. You might want to try like basting it in first. Because on one of my, I think it's an Annabeth that I made with just the crew neck collar, I did French terry. Angela, I'm not saying that. I had muffins this morning, not the other thing. I did use French terry for the collar, and it's a little floppy. And so what I would need to do is maybe take in on the fold. And if I had basted it in versus serging it in, see where I'm going with this? It would have been easier to fix and I might not have left it. I totally left it. But I still wear it. And also, like for my bands here, I mean, it's totally fine. Those may or may not be gray from me wearing it every day. Okay, let's not focus on that. But, you know what? Just go for it. It's fun. Actually, I did it for the bottom too. Well, for something like this, oh, you can't even see. For something like this, where I don't really need it to be super tight, there is no Lycra in this one. And so if I had done this for the neckband, I could have been a little dicey. Some French terry has Lycra in it, and some is almost like cotton Lycra. I mean, it's definitely different. Good morning, Margie. Yeah, Kristen, this is my issue. All right, so today it is Wednesday. We are halfway through our opening week of the 5 out of 4 family. Which way am I going here? It's reversed. I just want to say that. I'm not really Okay, I am. You can see my heart. It's growing. I've added a little bit of green this morning. I'm pretty excited. Lauren, I'm happy to answer any other questions. Just put them in the comments. And if I didn't actually answer your question, ask me again because I've been known to do that too. So we're halfway through the week. Today we're going to talk about all the hesitations that like you might be feeling. I recently asked some of the 5 out of 4 family members who joined me like in the early days when we had no content library and I really had nothing. What made them join? And I didn't get a ton of answers from them because a lot of them just wanted to see, like they were just willing to take a chance because, you know, you can pay monthly and it's back then it was a little cheaper than it is now. We do go up with each time we're going to open the doors. But I had one person who shared something really interesting. And so I want to, hopefully I can find this quickly. I figured out the secret to the videos. I actually have a video button. I mean, I know you're shocked by this. And so I have to hit the video button in order for the sound to play. Hi, Stephanie. So today I'm going to share with you April's video. I did not warn April. April, by the way, I'm using your video. But she gave me this testimonial. She said it was okay to use. She has a blog called Sewing Novice. Man, why can't I talk straight? Sewing Novice. I think it is novice. And she recently did a video testimonial for me, just sharing her story about both why she joined, her biggest wins since she joined, and what does she love the most about it. And for a lot of the videos that I've gotten so far from members, I've used one or two. I was watching April's and I smushed a bunch of them together. So this is a little over a minute long, but hopefully you'll watch with me because I think she brings up some awesome points.
I think my biggest hesitation about 5 out of 4 family was probably not knowing if I would really get anything out of it. Like, would I learn something? How would the community be? How would it be different than the free Facebook group? But honestly, it's been so much more. I think what pushed me to join was the community. Just knowing that I would meet people that sew, that they could motivate me and push me and teach me new tricks and like just expand my sewing by getting to know all these other people. And it's getting to know people more than just in a normal Facebook group. Like we would actually have a small group of people and like truly get to know them. And I think having the live meets and the book clubs and now recipes and exercise groups has really helped that. I think my biggest win was coming out of my shell. It took a lot for me to join a peer group and a book club, and actually now I'm, I guess, technically the leader of a peer group, even though we're all pretty equal. I'm just the one that sets up the meets in the Facebook group that we created, and it really took a lot to join that, and now I'm even doing videos to share that this is an amazing group and you should join.
How awesome was that? So she brought up some hesitations, and I wanted to go through some of them. And I'm also curious what you're hesitant about. So if you're in the comments, you can share. I can keep up. It says Facebook user on my little comments thing. And so I try and keep up in the Facebook group, but it only shows me the top 4 comments. So if I miss it and I don't know your name, I apologize. But I'm really curious, like what is making you hesitant? Because you can sign up for just 1 month. Like you don't have to sign up for a year at a time. You don't have, like, there's no commitment other than just the 1 month. I'm pretty confident that, that you're going to get in there for a month and you're going to want to stay. Like, I feel really confident about that because I can easily say that this is my favorite place to be. I spend the majority of my time really digging into those posts and responding. Right now, I apologize to the family members who are in the comments. I don't know who started the thread, but they started this thread of like 10% or 10 things. See, Anna? And Anna, I saw the video you posted. I just haven't finished it yet, so I will be commenting on that shortly, but it was awesome. The one about using elastic thread for shirring, that was fantastic. And actually, I wanted to ask Chris Shapiro because she has a YouTube channel if she's done anything like that as well. So I'm going to get back to you, Anna. Sorry about the delay. See, there you go, Angela. Totally. Oh, I hope that's what you do, Anna. Okay, so 2 of the things that April brought up in the video I just showed you is that we've had a couple of family members do offshoot groups. These are just volunteers who realized that we had a couple of people who wanted more information on, recipes and meal planning and stuff like that. Personally, I am absolutely horrendous at planning meals and cooking dinner. I mean, I can cook, I just don't enjoy it. I will come back to that, Angela. Thank you for the reminder. And then we have some people who love to cook and they're cooking on these meals and I want them all to be my neighbor. Good morning, Robin. Give that baby a kiss for me. And then we had other people who wanted accountability partners for exercising. And so they've set up stuff in there and it's just been amazing. I am somebody who needs to get back on the exercise train. I've been trying. A little bit of a sugar addict over here. And so I've been really excited and I'm in those groups, but I'm in no way like in charge of them. I'm just making sure that they align with sort of our core values. But it's been really awesome to see those other groups blossom. So we definitely have the sharing the recipes and the food, so much so that we're putting together a cookbook of our favorite recipes to share with the family members, which I thought was pretty neat. And again, that's being done by a volunteer, which is amazing. But I have 2 Instapots. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I do. But I'm gonna stop playing with my pen. Both my mother and my mother-in-law got me Instapots, and we use the small one for rice all the time, and we use the Instapot a lot, but it gets to be like 4:30, and both my husband and I are just like, I mean, we're just wiped out. I, we're doing all right, you know. We're doing all right. 7 slow cookers. Holy moly. My problem isn't so much putting the food in the Instapot or putting the food in the slow cooker. It's cleaning the Instapot or the slow cooker after the food has gone in there. Good morning from Albuquerque. Man, more babies to kiss. I love it. I have one on each side. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. So I loved what April said about that, about having those other groups and the peer groups. One of the things that some of our more introverted users, they're not comfortable posting in the main group, and so they love the peer group aspect. One thing that I love about the peer groups is that I really want to try and switch them up so that you're not just in your clique, because I feel like that's really important. I feel like if we can switch it up and have new ones periodically, that would be really good for us. Joan Ellis uses a slow cooker to make soap. Don't tell my 12-year-old that, Joan, because then my slow cooker will be used to make soap. Oh, Linda, there's an Instapot group on Facebook. I don't know what the actual name of it is, but they will get you to pull that. Same with you, Jill. Come on. Oh, you don't actually have one. Okay. Linda, and we actually have, like, my mother got a cookbook called the Rudy Tooty Instapot something or other. She's done all sorts of things in hers. It's amazing. So back on the community, how is it different from the regular 5 out of 4 group? Well, part of what we don't allow in the 5 out of 4 family is promotion. And part of what we do allow are questions about any type of pattern. Now, I might not be able to help on the construction of a pattern I've never sewn, but I actually do own quite a few other designers. And so usually I'm able to help, or at least with something, or just go and ask the designer if all else fails. But I think that it's really important to note that I am building this community to be a safe space. And one thing that I'm very passionate about is that if we have so far, nothing has come up that has been negative. Now, I'm not naive. It will happen. And I reserve the right to just be like, hey, this isn't a good fit, you know? Because yeah, sure, we all have days. And if it's something like that to where you're having a crummy day and you lash out, like, okay, totally understandable. But this is not a community to where we're going to tear each other down. This is a community that is specifically designed to build each other up. And I am passionate about this because I honestly believe that if we have that supportive network to really lift other women in our lives up, that we can all be stronger together. And so there's going to be a very firm line in the stand. You either keep scrolling if you have nothing nice to say, or you say something positive. That's it. I'm sure this will not win me all of the fans, but it will win me the ones who understand that this is what we need, especially right now. Like I'm tired of groups that tear women down or judge each other or whatever. We need the support and we need the encouraging environment. I'm here to help you become a better sewist, both better, more confident, and more connected. One of the things that I dream about is meeting the sewists in my group. Jenny is in Spain. My husband goes to Spain for work under normal circumstances. Jenny, there will come a day where we meet. I've said it before and I've said it again, like there will come a day. Jessica, I think that I truly believe that all pattern designers are doing the best that they can. And even my own patterns have tricky bits in them. And so we try and do videos or whatever, answer questions in here, but I really want to provide that resource to where instead of getting sucked into YouTube for 2 hours, totally happened to me, you can just come and ask. And usually there are people who have sewn that pattern or who have the experience to help. And, oh, thank you. Oh, that makes me happy. The family is the only group I feel comfortable posting. That, like, I'm getting a little teary-eyed. I'm not going to cry on you. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Focus. Take a drink of coffee. No crying. Oh, okay. It's coming. Sorry. I'm blinking it away. I think the sojo is so important. And sometimes one of the things that I really want to do is post, some easy projects for when your sojo is lacking. So we have one coming up that I've alluded to that, like, I think it's just something that'll help you do it, help you get it back quickly, help you use up some stuff in your stash, stuff like that. Yeah, it's easy to spend a lot of time on YouTube. I've totally been there. Jessica, one of the things that people often ask why we don't have photos in our tutorials. And my reason when I was first starting out, I was passionate about learning how to use Illustrator for fabric or for fashion design. Okay, no, wait. More like doing the fashion sketches, like the flat, like the tutorial drawings, right? The technical drawings. That's the word. Oh, you guys are stop making me cry. And so I was passionate about that because I had seen so many tutorials when I was getting started where they would start with one fabric. I'll just show you an example. And then about halfway through, they would realize that they made a mistake and had to go back and shoot the picture again, and they would use a different fabric. And then I was like, what is it? What? They switched to polka dots. What is happening? And I just knew that, like, as a designer, like, you're trying to get every photo, but it's so easy to miss a step. I mean, it is so, so easy. Even when I go into testing, it's very easy to just, like, give something the wrong color or, show it the wrong way. And it's just, yeah. And so we try really hard to do the technical drawings. We, in our basics line, which are our whatever, $7.95 patterns, we actually do both technical drawings and photos to try and, like, suck you into the dark side or the light side, whatever you want to call it, or the side. How about that? Oh, thank you, Kathleen. But it's just something that I thought made it more clear, but it's interesting to me how many beginner sewists don't want the technical drawings. They want to see, like, an actual thing. And so that's why in our basics line, we did both, because we want to try and get the new sewists in so that we can welcome them with open arms and help them feel comfortable and spell out every step. That's why we have the basics line, honestly. All right. So more hesitations. I think that a safe space is totally one of them. I think people wonder, like, oh, I mean, yeah, the price is another one. Like, yeah, I'm spending so much of my time and energy. Like, a couple of weeks ago, it might have been last week, all my weeks are running together. I had one member ask how to do a flutter sleeve on a raglan, and another member asked how to do an FBA on the sherry. Now, the FBA on the sherry, I'll probably end up posting this video to YouTube eventually. But in that week, because of my time, sorry, my kids are, oh, my mom called. Mom. Okay, anyway, moving right along. Dang it. What was I talking about? I looked at my phone because I missed a phone call, and I was afraid that it was my kids who were doing testing at the elementary school. Anyways, so somebody tell me what I was talking about, because the brain is just not working. I'm going to take more coffee and pretend that this was a planned break. Oh, Kristen, you like the actual pictures. FBA, thank you. Linda wins prize. Because of my week last week, I'm here with the kids, right? We're doing the virtual school. I was able to immediately make videos for both of them. And I still have all of the pattern pieces for our kids raglan, what's it called? The rocket raglan, to go through the video. And I'm just going to turn my phone over. Like, people keep calling me to go through the video and actually take pictures of what it's going to look like, because I know that helps. But I just showed how to do it, and I was able to do it quickly and get it posted to the Kajabi library. Like, it was really exciting for me. Yeah, Jessica, I mean, the flutter sleeve was big. And the FBA, like, she actually needed, for the sherry, we don't actually recommend an FBA because it has a decent amount of ease in it. And we've had people with up to a 5-inch difference between overbust and full bust do it just fine, depending on what type of fabric they use. That is a big key in that equation. She actually had a bigger difference between her overbust and full bust. And so I just showed her how to do it. And I was like, it was so fulfilling to me to be able to serve something that I knew was needed that helped another person in this huge world grow. Like, I can't even begin to explain. Made my week. So that's what I like. I love that people can ask questions and people get help, and it just goes back and forth. It's so fantastic. So beyond that, we've talked about some hesitations you have. I'm looking if anybody has any questions. Oh, I got a question yesterday. It's 10 a.m. Eastern time. I'm on Eastern time. Next time we open the doors, next year, frankly, next year we're going to probably switch up the times for my anxiety levels while I'm virtual schooling. I was really afraid I would miss one and people would be like, you're supposed to be live. What are you doing? So I just made them all the same time. So I apologize to everybody who's catching the replays who work during the day. I apologize. It's nothing personal. It's just about my anxiety levels during this crazy time. So one of the hesitations I got yesterday in an email was asking about the age of the group. She was really worried that it was all going to be like the 20 to 30s crowd. She didn't put an age on it, and she didn't care. She was just curious, like, what is the average age? Who is the target market? I can honestly say for 5 out of 4 overall, our age range is pretty broad. It goes from 30 to 70. And if you see it, it's sort of like this, maybe a little bit like this. But in the 5 out of 4 family, we have a huge range of ages. We have a lot of retirees. We have a lot of women who are sewing for grandkids. We have a lot of women who may not be retired, but who don't have kids at home. And we have a lot of women who have brand new babies. And so while it sounds, kind of spread out, what makes my heart happy is that we all begin to realize that we can learn no matter where you are on the sewing path or on our success path and how old you are. I personally love having friends of all different ages. We used to homeschool. And part of what I loved about the classes that my kids took my English skills are failing me, was that they were all mixed in age-wise. And even now with Revi being at Arthur Morgan, one of the things I love about it is her classes are not just 8th graders. They're anywhere from 7th to 9th grade, and they each have a different perspective, and they have a different way of looking at it, and I love it. I love that way of teaching. That's like a Montessori method. So I'm here. I have a 6th grader too. See, so we're all sharing our ages. There you go. You guys are making my heart happy. Oh, did Jenny ask a question? Age is just a number. There you go. I get a lot of West Coast. I mean, I don't think Rochelle has caught a Tipsy Tuesday. It used to be that she was getting her kids on the bus, and now is that she's trying to mentally prepare to virtual school. Even my own team, I have about 2 out of 5 of us are on West Coast time, and it's hard. See, and I think that's important, Jenny. Let me scroll up, I missed one. Size is just a number 2. There you go. I love it. It makes my heart happy. And one of the things that I really look forward to, I think that it can both. I remember when I lived in Virginia, we were talking, so I'll come back to the 10% game. Somebody started this game. Again, I don't know who it was in the 5 out of 4 family because honestly, I got so sucked into the comments that it's just fascinating to read. And we really come from all walks of life, all different perspectives, all different religions and non-religions and whatever you want to call it. I'm definitely not trying to be disrespectful because the more that I don't know is just, it's amazing. But they play this game, or we're still in the middle of it, to where, oh, Angela started it. Thank you, Angela. It is fascinating. To where you list 10 things about yourself. I'm trying to come up with 10 things that happened in this century. I'm struggling a little bit, but I'll get it posted eventually. Right now, I am just loving reading through everybody's because it is really helping me get to know people, and it's just fascinating. And so definitely look for it. If you join the family, go in there, and I hope you join with your 10 things. Oh, come on, try again. Just come up with anything. Even if it's like, I like gardening or I hate cooking dinner, whatever. I like the Gilmore Girls. I like coffee. I don't know. I could keep going. See, I just came up with like 4 of mine. Oh, Melissa, I love that. I love watching all the different ways to get to the same ending. A beautiful project. Okay, deep breathing. So one of the things that I want to share is that I have been working on my watercolor. If you have been watching Tipsy Tuesday for a while, you've seen my progress, or not lack of progress. All practice is important. But one of the things that I did for the founding members was my kids and I took all of our paintings and made them into bookmarks. And then my oldest 2 daughters and I wrote special sayings and quotes and truisms and whatever. And I some of them were ridiculous, like not awful, but like done by my toddler, right? But it was still nice. And then we also got a little bit of 5 out of 4 swag, and I tried to do a personal message. I have said before that the reason I do the names on the heart is as each member joins, I write their name down and just reserve a couple of seconds to just think about that person so that they know that on that day, somebody out in this crazy world is thinking about them. I'm getting a little woo-woo on you. I just think that it's so important to feel connected, and I've spent so much of my life feeling like an island that it's really important to me. And so I did. I'm taking the time to write everybody's name. But another thing that I'm very passionate about is when you join, you will get a package from me. My family will help put it together. It will contain a little bit of 5 out of 4 swag, and it will contain a handwritten note. Now, maybe 10 years down the line, there will get to be a time where this will be harder for me to do, but we are still relatively small and I can do it. But this time I've added in something else. So I have bought a ton of packages of watercolor postcards, and I am trying to work on my painting so that this isn't completely altruistic. But even if I don't think they're that good and I think they look like my toddler did them, wow, they look much better on the screen, I gotta be honest. A lot of flowers. Oh, this is one that Jenny did actually, balloons. But I'm trying to do multiple paintings per day. It's sort of like exercising, right? The more you do. And I'm taking a couple classes. Where's the one? I did a lot of roses. Here's some hollyhock that I just started yesterday. And then the poppies. So my poor husband was like, it's the flower. Oh no, that's the, but I love. So I'm going to be writing handwritten notes on these and sending them with the 5. Here's ranunculus. I don't know. Just a random flower. So this will be part of your package. Here's one that I tried to do to where like the flowers look like balloons. And not that great, but you know. Oh, here's one. Just my rose that I did. And some I'm trying to do like free. All the videos I watch are like, be loose, be free, have fun with it. And I'm like, I think this might be closer to what I enjoy doing than this, but you know, I'm learning. So I am working on this. It is a work in progress. This is a way for me to sort of relax. Oh my gosh, Linda, bag making questions are 100% allowed. Ask Cindy about her leather bag that she did because holy moly, it blew my mind. And a lot of us, I know that Laura has made a ton of bags. I started out with bags, so 100%. Everything is allowed. That's a good way of saying it. Everything is allowed, except for negativity. So that's, oh, you know what I didn't do today was talk about stage 2. There you go. So if you've gotten, again, in the announcements is the condensed stages of a confident sewist. And today we're talking about shake it off, stage 2. So this is the confident beginner. So maybe you've gone past mask making and you've gone into making pajama pants and simple skirts, stuff like that. Oh, I'm afraid of making mistakes too, but I just got to do it just like in my sewing, right? Thank you for all the nice comments. I can't say that word. Ranunculus. Something. So, think someone at stage 2 might say, how in the world do you sew corners or curves or serge them, right? When do I clip seam allowances versus notch them? How do I get a nice point on a corner? I'm scared of zippers and buttonholes. The only time I iron is when I'm sewing. This is actually a theme throughout every single one. I want to sew with knits but have no idea where to start. Feelings to watch out for. I'm not good enough to do that pattern yet. Now, a full line. Hopefully, Mary, I haven't done everything on a full line yet. But yes, to get bingo, you're going to have a full line. You might have a full card by Friday. I don't know. This is my first time ever doing a bingo card. You probably will have a full card by Friday. Maybe I'll do 2 patterns for somebody who has a full card. Sounds good. Hold me to that. I'll probably forget. So project ideas are the Luna Circle skirt, which is a pretty quick and easy knit patterns. I have? Oh, geez. Christmas stockings, tree skirt, tote bags with pockets, throw pillows with an envelope back or a zipper, helpful supplies, wash away wonder tape. If you've been around 5 out of 4, you know we love, love, love that stuff. And a walking foot. So, oh, Patrina, I feel ya. My kids walk in and I'm like, you're wearing snowflake pajamas that look like capris. Like, I know they didn't start like that. It's every time I turn around, right? Oh, Melissa, I posted a bingo card this morning in the 5 out of 4 patterns group on Facebook. It's under the announcements. And we have some fun prizes, including a $50 Amazon gift card. The Amazon gift card will be chosen randomly from anybody who posts their winning bingo cards in that thread. Hopefully it'll last till Friday. It might not. I have no idea. Some of the stuff I said in Monday and Tuesdays. Stuff like that. So it's fun. If you have any questions, definitely ask me. The fabric glue pin, that was an amazing moment in the 5 out of 4 family because I had never heard of that. And Colleen posted it and all of us were like, what is this magic? Oh, Amy, I love that. So where was I? Things to learn. Fabric content and drape of different types of fabric. How to keep knit fabric from curling. How to ease fabric together. Introduction to stretch percentages. Don't pull your fabric to get them to meet. Cutting precisely. Transferring all pattern markings. Press some more. Coordinating thread. How to find blending colors. Trust the directions, even if they don't make sense at the moment. And muslins are worthwhile. So it's stage 2 is really about like, you're not quite a newbie. You're getting a little bit more adventurous. You're getting some wind beneath your wings and you're ready to just, right? I put quotes at the bottom of all these pages because I love Brene Brown. I think she's amazing. Seriously, love it. I make my kids watch a few of her videos, and her book, Dare to Lead, is probably one of my top 10 books of all times. But she said there's no innovation and creativity without failure, and I really, really believe fail fast and fail often. So Julie, so much to remember, but at the same time, like one of my favorite things about our platform, our content library in the 5 out of 4 family, is it has a search function for stuff that I've typed in. But what I really love are making videos. And we have this thing called Searchy, to where you can type in a word that I've said, like tacos. And you can search tacos. Or if you've asked me a question during one of our live videos, you can put a little keyword in there and search the keyword like enchiladas. I'm just making a food. I think I'm hungry. And it will pull up the exact timestamp in the video where I said that. And it has a transcript to go down with it. I learned the hard way that Searchy is not super familiar with sewing terms, and so we're in the process of cleaning up all of those. I learned that with the swim workshop. Some of those things were just ridiculous. But it has been really fun to do the videos, have the search function there. I'm loving it. So that is all I have today. We are going to meet again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If you have any questions about the 5 out of 4 family, don't hesitate. You can ask a question in the comments here, or you can send me an email, jessica@5outof4.com, or you can send me a PM on Facebook or a DM on Instagram, whatever. I will get all of them personally. And I will try and get back to you. A little tidbit, I do try and leave my computer so I don't sit here like obsessing about all the things. But if you have any questions, please reach out. Don't let one of your questions stop you from taking action, because we're here to help. All right, the doors are open until Friday. Definitely check it out if you have a chance. All right, take care. See you tomorrow at 10 a.m.